Hello, Timothy. Urgent message from the front. It's 1942 and things haven't gone too well. It's up to you, Timmy. You have to save Japan. Here's your rifle. Good luck against, you know. So yeah, Battle of Midway happened, and it's a bit of a turning point for the Japanese Empire. But you know what? I got a feeling like I can pull this back for old Hirohito up there. So yeah, this is the More Start Dates mod, and if you can't tell, it's 1942. Not exactly the worst position the Japanese were in, but also definitely not the best. Because if you didn't know, we have quite the front to actually fight on. You might think it's not a lot, but we're also at war with the Allies, which means the British are going to be calling in India soon. The first task is going to be organizing all these 197 units that we have. Where do I start? Okay, so we're just going to consolidate all the guys in these random naval invasions down here, all into just the front over here in Southeast Asia. Got a little bit of a hold over there, and then every other single unit is going to fight in China. We gotta end this war. Okay, thankfully the AI has like no submarine setup, but otherwise that would have been very easy pickings for them getting my army, because they were all just sitting in the sea there. What the? How the hell did you get over here? Yeah, I genuinely have no idea what the Chukatao Hohai Shidan is doing over in the French state of Vichy, France. Oh, here come the submarines. Okay, now the army is in mainland China. We are going to go ahead and hit that Ichigo button. Yeah, that's right. It's about time we get this war over with. Oh, anti-Comintern pact. You know, I think we'll pass the anti-Comintern pact considering you're at war with them. So as you can tell, 2 years later, things are going absolutely great. We have fun things like endless submarines to blow up, no supply or convoys, and it seems somebody misplaced all the guns. While we are sitting around though on the defensive for a little bit, I am going to get a collab government on the Chinese in hopes that that does actually capitulate them, as they are very close, which means yeah, sorry boys on the front, you're gonna have to wait for those guns because they're going to the spy agency first. Collab government worked. Okay, nice. Don't pay attention to the fact I just lost the Philippines. Okay, now, the Germans still haven't capitulated the Soviets, and they probably won't for a while because they need to go very far east, as they don't start with all of their VPs. They're actually technically under the Germans, as we found out last time we played this mod. But we need to keep the pressure on, so we are going to just ram ourselves straight into India now. That's right, Burma, we're back. Alright, so our equipment has been very much replenished now. We have more guns than I know what to do with. So instead, what we're going to do is focus on building planes, just so we can easily just blast through the Allies here, and then I guess somehow help out the Germans with the Soviets. Ooh, never mind. The Germans just got the Soviets, which means we are... For a second, I think they didn't get the Soviets, but nope, they no, they didn't even puppet them. Well done, Germany. Okay, well, that's one less thing for me to worry about. Now, I need to worry about killing this pocket I just got, as I just took Rangoon back. Oh. Okay, I also just realized they just got the Molotov event, so, yep, the Eastern Poland went back to Russia. Okay, we are making pretty damn good progress over here in India, though, and I've also just checked the casualties, and, yeah, I've done quite a bit of damage, especially to the US. Okay, now, whilst the fleet is a bit in disrepair, and we could probably do with building it back up a little bit, I'm not going to, because whilst good old battleships like the Yamato with their prestigious size, you know, they look good on paper, you know what actually wins the war? These submarine force. Although, you know, maybe I'll pump out one Yamato. Oh, and there goes India with still a whole bunch of American troops in there, so we're going to make sure they don't leave. And there you go. The Philippines are back under our control. Okay, now to win the war outright, we need to capitulate both the UK and the US, which... Alright, I'm going to see if I can join the German faction, because that would make things a lot easier. Yes, there you go. Okay, but the problem is I can't just move the fleet over to Europe to naval invade the UK, for the simple fact, if I do so, the home islands are immediately going to get invaded by all of the allies that the US and the UK and Australia can throw at me. Yeah, and the old submarines I'm producing definitely won't give us enough supremacy to get across the channel, so there is only one way to do it, and that is going to have to be the air, which of course conveniently I don't even have researched. Yeah, didn't realize I had one of the fleets on, yeah, I must have accidentally put one of the fleets on always engage, and now they're fighting the US Navy, and they are dying. Well, I guess we could retreat, but you never know. Get the hell out. Oh, yeah, we just got midwayed very hard. Very, very hard. But I did sink an American battleship. I guess we're even. Just don't count the 100 ships I lost. Oh, and 2 American carriers. Okay, we're evening things out a bit. Okay, it's safe to say I can make a lot of paratroopers. Okay, so I'm noticing a very distinct lack of troops on these ports, UK. Hopefully it stays that way while I get my, my airport units from Asia. Okay. I get the feeling a lot of you boys won't see tomorrow. Oh, actually, all of you will probably see tomorrow because none of them actually launched, and the one that did launch was completely unopposed. I guess. Onwards we go. Okay, now with the capitulation of the UK comes the tricky part, because we're going to need that fleet now to get to America, which means, well, I'm already getting naval invaded everywhere anyway. And the fleet that's actually usable is looking a little bit worse for wear. We got 57 ships. Okay, now the submarines are coming in super handy, disrupting a lot of the naval invasions, which is saving our bacon, but we're not catching all of them. Oh, we also got this fun glitch where, like, Belgium and the Netherlands keep reappearing and then quickly disappearing. Oh, wowsy though, the Russians did finally join the Axis, so, yep, you can garrison... Oh... everything. Okay, now I promised I wouldn't build another fleet, but I actually, I really need to build another fleet, so we're just gonna do torpedo cruisers, just a normal cruiser, still getting the submarines, and then a whole bunch of destroyers to fill this thing back out. Don't worry though, I still have the Yamato, which isn't the Yamato, it's actually the Haihe that's the Yamato, which is our super heavy Yamato class battleship. So yeah, whilst the submarines are definitely keeping them at bay, the US Navy, I don't think we can outperform this thing. Although I am occasionally catching a few of the Americans off guard when they send their navy around. It's still, again, not really going to do much because I think they are probably just pumping out more ships. While I'm also desperately trying to do the same thing. Okay, but we're going to take what we have and try and start making our way over to America. Okay, we have secured Greenland, and it doesn't actually look like there's much of a US fleet presence here, so we're gonna be getting this for free if they're not garrisoned. I do have full intel on the US, and I do think, yeah, all their fleet is over in Asia and the Caribbean, and Europe too. Wait, is a bunch of their fleet stuck over in Europe? It could be stuck over in Europe. Wait, that means it's a perfect opportunity to do what we do best. Oh god, they do actually, they have the National Guard here. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try build a port here and just go around it and not deal with actually attacking that, but also the game is chugging along now. I really want this to end. Although to my favor there, the Americans are bringing in even more troops, which they can't supply on that one port, and are slowly starving to death, but so am I. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I am launching a naval invasion from the other side just to hold the unit so that I can hopefully get this port done. I only got a couple more days left. Oh, okay, there you go. Nice. Got it. Okay, we're going to send one of these guys to secure the rest of the island, and then you can just support attack that, I guess. Okay, secured. Now I'm just gonna quickly go back and look at Asia. Yep, we have not died. Yeah, the lag probably doesn't also help to whatever the hell is going on in the Benelux. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I should probably also go ahead and delete all these airborne units. Alright, first attempt at landing on the mainland, and we have got it. Okay, now while we prepare for the main invasion that will just be on Washington right now, I am gonna go ahead and send all the submarines just to raid the west coast and assume that all the Americans that were in Asia are now running home. Okay, you know what? Just hold on a second. Let me just fix this permanently for a second. There you go. Look at that. No longer giving me a seizure. Alright, speaking of seizures, I'll be sieging that capital now. Also, I think a lot of the American and Canadian troops are, well, there were American troops here. They're just Canadians all of a sudden. They know I'm coming. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of troops just endlessly attacking to this one province. Or at least they, oh, no, now they're counterattacking. But yeah, I found it funny that the Italian East Africans are the ones doing the legwork here. Oh, God, that looks like a lot of Americans on the coast. I'm not 100% confident in this one, but hey, at least I got the Italians here. Oh God, I've got the Italians here. Okay, just in case I get pushed out, I'm just gonna build loads more ports in the American land so it'll be easier the second time. The Italians are actually helping. I just realized the Italians aren't even in the Axis. More than Germany's doing though. Oh. Well, having 100% collab on the Americans apparently means we did not have to go very far because they had like 0 war support. We actually got it because the Germans naval invaded down here. I was stuck completely up here, so you know what? For once, I gotta thank my allies. Yeah, I ain't gonna spend too much time thanking them though, because I now have wasted so much time, I need to also kill Canada. And now, with my collaboration partner, Carnot Hood, we'll win this war. I want to jump off a bridge. You know, I don't even care about taking anything, so what I'm mostly interested in is the American Navy. Oh, and there we go. It was one hell of a long game. It's 1952. Where is the fleet? Where is the spoils of war? There you go. You blew up mine, but now I've got a brand new one. Although, to be fair, in all fairness, I did go ahead and rebuild the actual fleet quite well. A lot of ships in it now, a lot of destroyers, a lot of torpedo cruisers, and most importantly, the Yamato, which is actually the Haihi. But hey, nonetheless, it was a very fun challenge, and once again, I'll leave the mod link down below if you want to try it out. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe button down below for more funny Hearts of Iron 4 content. Wowzers, it's so fun here.